phone because I'm sitting here eating Laffy Taffies. It's about lunchtime-ish. I need to go eat because I cooked last night. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. I just wanted to come on. Now, y'all know I'm a cosmetologist, so everything with me is always going to be hair-based, hair-driven, hair. Anyway, so, that's juicy. The only thing I need from y'all today, or y'all forgive me, the greedy in me is what got me eating on camera like this. Somebody just said, hey, who was that? Hey, Boo. I need to know if you in Texas. Because we need to go out and get something to eat. I want y'all, for those of y'all that's going to watch this on the playback or whatever, I'm trying to get like super comfortable. I want y'all to stop saying what your hair won't do, what your hair can't do, and all this stuff like this. Y'all, as a cosmetologist, I can't tell you how many times I just moved from Texas in October and I live in Indianapolis. Oh, congrats on your move. Number one, I hope you like it there. Number two, and I hope and wish and pray nothing but blessings, nothing but success, and all of that stuff for you. Thank you, friend. Girl, don't say that because you know you be all up on the internet and your little stuff. I was like, girl, now I can't tell you how many times I started to do a Shop La Vera or a Fashion Nova lingerie haul, and I was just like, well, YouTube gonna take this down. YouTube gonna take this down because you know they promote and cater to a certain aesthetic on the platform. But when I saw you doing it, I was like, nah, girl, be the inspiration for us all. Because, honey, when I say I was about to go and post, then I was like, well, dang, you know, I don't want her. But you know what? If I do it, I'm definitely going to shout you out even more and be like, you know what? I was supposed to do this a year or two ago, and I didn't. And I see her doing the damn thing, and it is what it is, okay? Facts. You got to give flowers what flowers are due, baby. So, oh, thank you, girl. Look, she over here trying to get me. I'm playing. So I came on here to tell y'all basically like I want y'all to be encouraged. It's so many people that sit down in the salon chair and they have so many negative things they say about themselves. If it's not, oh, I can't wear my hair like this because my forehead too big. Or, oh, well, my hair is not thick enough. Or, oh, my hair is too thin. You think it's going to do this? You think it's going to do that? I can't tell y'all how many people feel they need a weave. I started wearing weave when I first started my salon only because I had to go out and promote myself. So if I needed to promote for locks, or if I needed to promote for whatever the hair extension or whatever it was, I just made sure that I did a different hair thing. Hold on. They gave me the opportunity to eat. You know what? I'm going to use this one. Hold up, y'all. I'm usually not this organized like this. Girl, what season are we in? Pisces season. That kind of makes sense. Because Pisces are Virgo's opposite. Yeah, I'm just in my house. I'm trying not to talk with this Laffy Taffy in my mouth. But the juices are unbelievable. I need a second. We got a birthday. Happy birthday to you. My cousin's birthday is March 11th. And that's like my favorite female cousin. So, like I said, Pisces, I definitely get along with all of y'all. We'll sing you happy birthday on that day. Um, but yes, I just need y'all to be just be mindful because society as a whole tears us down so much already. So when you, and I'm not just talking about like black women because I did not just have black clientele. Okay. I'm just meaning women in general having insecurities about their hair, how their hair looks. Now, y'all, my hair is super thin. However, I'm on here and I deliberately came on here just to show y'all like you can do stuff to your hair and have your hair still moving and everything. My hair is like in between, it's past my shoulders now. So it's about, let me see if I can uncurl it and show y'all. It's about there now. Okay. So it's stuff you can do to your hair. I love my wigs and stuff just like the next person. I got into doing more weaves and wigs, like I was saying, when I started trying to build up clientele because I would go out and do a lot of word of mouth or just pass out cards or whatever it was to attract my clients and my clientele. And one thing that I can say is consistent in the salon is women downplaying themselves. We downplay ourselves so much. Sometimes the things that we are insecure or worried about, nobody is even fucking checking about. Nobody's looking, checking any of that. So I wanted to just really just come live, take that time to tell y'all that because y'all, you'd be surprised the things your hair will do. And if you find a stylist like myself, right, who can show you how to take care of your hair, not just in the salon, but at home, because see, a lot of people are more concerned about their dollar. I was always concerned about teaching my clients how to maintain their hair and keep their hair healthy. And when you do stuff like that, it's going to always draw people to come to you because they would still come to me. It wasn't like I was losing their business, losing anything. They would still come to me, still get their hair done. If anything, they just started referring me more people for that fact. And clients are how I actually wound up on YouTube. So I'm saying all that to say, and if y'all are interested, my jewelry today is from Mint Mongoose. I'll have that review up for y'all soon. I'm saying all that to say to y'all, like y'all, a lot of times with your hair, it's knowing your hair. And when I say knowing your hair, not saying, oh, my hair is this. No, really knowing your hair. Is your hair porous? Does it have high porosity? Is your hair thin, thick? Did somebody just ring my doorbell? Knowing the texture of your hair, everything like that. And so then the next step would be products. Because a lot of times, y'all, like for me, I have thin hair. You cannot use every product. You cannot put every product on your hair. It will weigh it the down. Okay. So any hair questions y'all got for me today, go ahead, put it in the comments. Ask me whatever it is y'all want to ask. Anything like that. Because I'm going to get off and go and pay attention because I'm in this big ass house by myself. And baby, if something pop off, I don't know what I would do. I used to go hunting with my daddy, right? When I was younger. So going to the gun range and all that type of stuff like that, that's me all day. However, having teenage daughters in the house, a lot of people would think that's a reason to have a gun in the house. That is the reason I don't. That I got rid of both my guns, to be honest. Not saying like my kids would do anything, but I have too many teenagers that come in the house. Kids like to play, do all kind of stuff. You just never know like what can happen. Accidents happen, all kind of stuff, and I don't care how secure you think it is, it's still a gun. So I'm not against guns. I just like I know like when the kids are gonna be out the house. Like I have one graduating this year. Y'all, oh my God. I'm gonna show y'all in the vlog. I got her in her cap and gown because it finally came in. It came in Friday. Today's what, Tuesday, Wednesday? God damn, the week almost over already. It came in Friday. So I made her put it on just to see. Baby, we was all in here like snap, snap, snapping away. And then today she started her internship, y'all. She started her internship. So I'm so happy about it. It's kind of like, all right, y'all tell me, okay? Because this morning was like bittersweet because when she told it to me, I was like, oh, I was all excited for her. But then I was like, well, dag, because she was saying like she has to go Saturday. My sister is having her baby shower Saturday. Cutest baby ever, y'all. Cutest. And I feel so weird saying that because the baby looked like her daddy. And I be feeling like, I don't want to be saying your man cute. No. But she's like, she got like my sister forehead and her little hair is so cute right now. Cause y'all know they still at the baby stage. So she got like her little, it's not really like a mohawk, but she got like a real little thick part right here. And then her sides are like real smooth. So cute. Just so cute. Y'all, I'll be having baby fever. Yes, at big ass 40. I just turned 40 in September, so yes. And y'all, everybody that's coming in, please tell Boo Boo happy birthday because her birthday is March 8th. Bitch, that's 7 days away. Don't y'all play with her, okay? Sorry, I didn't mean to call y'all bitch, but y'all know. That's just how we talk sometimes. So y'all tell Queen K83 happy birthday in the comments if y'all can because I know sometimes y'all be watching on the TVs and stuff. So anyway, so her christening is this weekend, which we have plans. Well, the kids and I planned to go. Beau ain't gonna be able to go because he got to work. Duh. But we planned to go. Now she's like, I got my intern out. So she was in the car, kind of like super excited about that. And I was like, well, dad, because that changes the plans. Because I have to drive to Houston, and I'm in Dallas, basically Dallas area. So I'm in Dallas and I would have to drive to Houston. So there's no way I can be in two places at one time. So I'm going to try to reach out to one of my sorority sisters and see if she is off, number one. And number two, if she would be able to take her and pick her up for that day until I would get back. Y'all, I am hearing shit. Like, y'all think I'm clowning. I'm hearing stuff. I'm hearing stuff. So, what else? I'm trying to kind of like catch y'all up while we all up on live together. I talked to y'all about not being self-conscious of yourself. That's very, very, very important. I was watching this person. I'm new to her channel. Her name is Jay. I think it's Jay Corinne or Jay Corrine, but I think it's Corinne. See, I don't know, but she's also in Houston. And I think the reason I connected with her, because one, like her last vlog, she showed her mom and how she takes care of her mom and stuff. And y'all, I don't want to cry. That like fucked me up because if y'all don't know, when I was doing YouTube, I was getting views and all of that. And then when pandemic hit, that's when everybody started doing YouTube. And I wound up having to stop because I was like my mom's sole caregiver 24/7 out of the day. I didn't do it to get paid because I didn't get paid for it. I did it because it was my mom. And so she had mesothelioma, and that is just, it's so hard to watch somebody struggle with that. You ever been somewhere and you just can't breathe? If you had COVID, try that like times 10. And then COVID was breaking out and she's suffering with this lung disease. So during that time, I chose not to pick up the camera. I didn't want to vlog anything about it, talk about it. It was just a very, I wouldn't say stressful situation. Family kind of made it stressful a little bit, but most of the family was there like and supportive. But it was stressful in the fact of Like, how do I get her back to health? How do I make sure she's okay, she's still here? And unfortunately, she left, and I chose, like, a lot of people be like, oh, if you'd have vlogged that, you'd have got so many views. Y'all, everything ain't for a fucking view. Like, it's just not. Like, everything is not for a view. So I chose not to. Sometimes I kind of regret it because I feel like, had I would have her on camera and still be able to see her, hear her, and stuff like that. But she wouldn't have wanted to be on camera looking like that, you know? And I wouldn't want her on there like that. Like, oxygen, can't walk without not being able to breathe. Just like, she was more private than me. Like, that's where I get being so private from. Hell, right now, me talking about this, she might come down from heaven and slap the shit out of me for me telling y'all her business. So, y'all, I don't know. I don't think angels come down and slap nobody, but I'm just saying. Um, it's just, when I saw that on hers, I think that made me connect with her. Like, the fact that she's into church, and she talks about it. I'm a preacher's kid. Then on top of that, she was I almost feel like I'm promoting her channel, but shit, y'all go. I'm always supporting other people, so y'all definitely go check her out and see if y'all vibe with her or not. She travels. I love to travel. Just the whole thing. The mom thing is what really, like, locked me in with her. And so I was very happy to find her channel, but it also made me, I don't know, I guess I had that moment like, dad, not for YouTube purposes, but like, should I have filmed her? Should I have just did like a video collection of just her and my kids, her and I talking, things like that, before she took like the turn for the worse. I wish kind of like I would have, because then I would just have that to just go back and listen to her and hear her and see her. But I have tons of memories, and I'm trying to get to a point to where missing her doesn't hurt as bad anymore, if that makes sense. So, scurry along. Um, I hit y'all up about graduation. I talked to y'all about that channel and how it resonated with me. And honestly, y'all, I think I'm saying that to tell y'all this. Well, I know I'm saying it to tell y'all this. I think, like, a lot of people do YouTube, and they do YouTube for multiple different reasons, right? Which is nothing wrong with that. Um, I want YouTube to be lucrative for me too. I want to make money off of my YouTube content and stuff like that too, which I think anybody that's a content creator wants to. But most importantly, be beyond the monetary aspect of it. When I make content, I want content that inspires y'all, makes y'all laugh, y'all look at it, and y'all feel like, okay, I can use this in my day to day. And I hate that YouTube pushes a fucking niche. And the whole thing is like, go find a niche and stick to that and just make that. Because people are like, oh, you don't have to show everybody you can do everything. I'm not saying show everybody you can do everything. But me as a cosmetologist, I guess that would be my niche, because under cosmetology falls so many different things, from hair, makeup, skin, because that's what estheticians, all that, when you get your cosmetology license, all of that, massages, all of that is included in one. When you sit in the salon, what do y'all think y'all talking about? Entertainment. It's like we're counselors. You're talking about entertainment, celebrities, music, anything that's out, um, and fashion. My channel, beauty, lifestyle, fashion. Beauty is the umbrella that breaks it all down for y'all. But I just kind of like unlisted all of my makeup videos, I guess, trying to narrow things down just to see how that goes. And I want content that when y'all watch it, if you don't leave inspired, you at least leave knowledgeable. Knowledgeable about something for that day. Knowledgeable about whether it's something dealing with yourself, your personal persona, your signature look, your whatever it is, your scent, your to me, self-care is so different from what other people say. Self-care to me is not just fucking taking a shower and what I'm spraying on. Baby, I smell good all the time. You come smell me right now, bitch. I promise you, you'll bite me, okay? But you will. But it's not about that. Self-care with me starts mentally, physically, and emotionally. And most importantly, under all of that is spiritually. When I get up, that's what I'm doing. I'm saying my prayers, I'm stating my affirmations, I'm reading my devotionals for the day. That's what's in me. That's what's in me to do. That's what I do. That's what I teach my children to do. And then from there, I start with the outer, brushing your teeth, washing your face, cleaning, make sure your ass is clean and you smell good, and you smell like a whole snack. You look like a snack. Like, to me, I feel like it's not about if you stay ready, you get ready, and all these little things. No, I feel like if you are the best version of you, right? Everything else falls into place. If you are investing into your mental health, your spirituality, your emotional health, your physical health, like, I can't tell y'all how great I feel when I work out. To me, like, that's like my ultimate high, because I feel like I'm pouring into my body and I'm building my body and I'm taking care of my body. And we get one body, one vessel, one life, right? If my mental is okay and I'm not stressed and people don't have me all like, y'all, I'm still learning, because whoo, child, let me tell you, you can get stressed out real fast, especially messing with, I call it F and F, family and friends. Okay. So, and the reason I think I know, not I think, let me correct. The reason I know what I'm telling y'all about that is facts, is because a person that has no connection to you, a person who you don't respect in some type of way, can never fucking have you stressed. They can never have you stressed. You think I'm fucking stressing about a stranger that I don't know? You think I'm stressing about some shit somebody gonna say to me here and say to me there? No. But somebody that's close to me, that knows me, or that has access to me, yes, that will affect. Like, I'm not built like everybody else. Bitch, I am a big, big gummy bear. Like, it will affect me. It may not get to me, have me broken, have me crying and all of that. But in the back of my mind, because I analyze every fucking thing. I'm a Virgo. We analyze. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do. We like shit in order. We like shit clean. I hate a liar. I feel like just tell the truth. I respect you the most when you just tell the truth. I hate procrastination. Let me not say hate, because hate is a very strong word. I strongly dislike procrastination. I like positivity. I like people that are positive. I like to laugh. I like to do adventurous things. Like, I want to enjoy my life, and I always tell my kids, if you build your empire, your legacy will follow, right? And what I mean by that is everything that I'm doing in my life, everything that I've done in my life gets me to this point. Y'all, I promise you, just like the next person, I have hardships, I have hard times, all of that, just like the next person. But we don't have to let those type of things get us down, keep us in bondage, keep us stagnant, because a lot of people get comfortable in a stagnant place. That's just not me. Like, if you tell me today or tomorrow that you want help with something, best believe I'm on it when you tell it to me. As you're telling it to me, I'm listening, because I want to hear what you're saying. I'm listening, and I'm going to help you, and I'm going to do my best to edify you, because I want you to edify me. It's no way, as a grown woman, y'all, and like, I hate this. Y'all would not believe how many people are young people. Like, I also work in the school district, if y'all don't know. Young people that put so much pressure on themselves, people in college that put so much pressure on their fucking selves. Y'all, it's some people that get all the accolades in the world. I can tell you this firsthand. I have friends that are just as successful and accomplish things just like the next, right? And then they accomplish all that and they stand back and feel like, now what do I do? Like, so now I need to get married and I need to have a baby and I need to, like, calm down. You don't, why are you putting all these pressures on yourself? You do not have to feel like you have to, um, it is no particular order, y'all. And if you wanted to get into it, we could go biblical, right? And we can start there, but this is what I'll say with all of that. If you keep God first, it's this simple. If you keep God first, if you keep God in it, and if you keep God at the end of it, it is no way you're going to go wrong. He should be your foundation. He should be the structure. He should be the whole thing. A lot of times when we have stuff on our hearts, we get to want to call. It's nothing wrong with calling your good Judy. It's nothing wrong with calling whoever it is you trust. I promise you, it's nothing wrong with that, y'all. But you also have to understand how to listen and talk to God. You also have to understand um how to find peace within yourself, because it always bothers me when I see us as women, even men, and you holler, I'm so unhappy, I'm so unhappy. Like when you're a cosmetologist, you hear it all. So unhappy, I'm so unhappy, I'm unhappy in this relationship, I'm unhappy in this job, I'm unhappy in this. Well, the truth is, the job or whoever you're with, those things aren't going to make you happy. You make you happy. You have to find what it is in you that you are not feeling your best at, should I say. Where's it? Because I feel like that disappointment comes from a goal that you set with yourself. So when I see girls like, I didn't did all of this, now I guess I should have this and I should have that because society says I should have this and I should have that. Shit, if we had to listen to society, baby, I wouldn't even be on YouTube. Let me tell you, YouTube is not for the dark skinned girls. I wouldn't be here. You see what I'm saying? If we had to listen to society, it's so many things in life that I would not fucking be doing. I wouldn't be sitting in my house right now because according to society, we can't have shit that's like this. And I'm not doing that. Like y'all have never seen me come on YouTube and do a house tour. Y'all ain't never seen me because one, I'm just like, y'all don't need to know every crevice of my house. I don't know who the fuck is gonna ever see this video. And they don't need to know to case. Hell, I might as well just let you case my house. It's not hard. Dallas Fort Worth may seem big, but it's not that big. And somebody gonna recognize something and blah blah blah. On top of that, like, what am I coming to do that for? Because I feel like a lot of people are not truthful. If I can't come on here and tell you when I'm struggling, tell you like I'm having a difficulty paying a bill or I'm having a difficulty, let me see, just typical things that people, go through on a day to day. Maybe difficulties with, your children, maybe talking back or doing things they're not supposed to do, or you're having issues paying bills, or you're having issues communicating with a spouse or a family member, or just day-to-day stuff, like real stuff. If I can't pick up a phone, and I'm using myself because I don't want to say if y'all can't or if this person can't, I'll just say me. I'll be the example. If I can't get up to do and say all these things myself, why in the hell am I going to wait until I'm at a level where I feel I've accomplished something to come and say, oh, look, y'all, I did this and I did that. And like, what? Authenticity is everything to me as a person, as a woman. Authenticity is everything to me. I am so big on first impressions. Like when I meet people, I don't judge them. I just first impressions, how they present themselves. And I'm not talking about how they look, how they smell, anything like that, because those things can be changed. Those things can be changed. And truth is, like if I just went running, although I might have on something cute, if I need to stop at the grocery store, if somebody was to walk up to me, I'm smelling like straight up outside. Not must, just outside, because I've been working out. If I've gone to the sauna and sat in there and I need to stop somewhere, that, like, so there are things that can be worked on. Y'all ain't gonna never catch me stink though. I'm just saying. But I'm big when I say first impressions and the presentation, I'm talking about personality. I can pick up when somebody's being fake, phony. I can pick up when somebody is truly like authentic. I can pick up on good energy. Like that first impression, I never question it because once I pick up on it, I already know. It's just like when you see somebody that's attractive, woman, man, whatever, you see somebody that's attractive, you instantly know. Say what you want. You instantly know if that's somebody that is a potential person you would date, Okay, I'm gonna say date, because if you meeting people for the first time and you like, damn, I know I'm gonna marry that person, bitch, you crazy. Cause it's just no way. Like, it's so many layers to people, you know. But what I will say is personality does not lie. A person can only put on, like, y'all, me and my sister was having this conversation this morning, and we have such different views, but we respect each other views on it. So I told her, for me, if I'm dating somebody, now I'm not saying everybody, because everybody I done dated ain't we ain't lived together, okay? But people that I found myself, because y'all know I was married, so it wasn't like I was just out here big fucking dating. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, y'all make sure to tell Miss K happy birthday. Her birthday on the 6th. She Pisces season, and anybody else in here that's birthday. But y'all, this is my thing on it. Like, I definitely feel I need to live with you. I'm not saying we got to live together forever for the entire duration of us dating, but I need to live with you. Oh my God, August. I need to live with you. I need to learn your mannerisms. And I'm not going to know your mannerisms from going visit you at your house and being there part of the time. I'm not going to know if you, yeah, I probably can figure out if you a slob or you not, but I'm not going to know your mannerisms, meaning how you wake up in the morning. Do you wake up in prayer? Do you wake up at peace? Do you wake up? Are you a morning person? Are you saying good morning? Right? Are you waking up like the world owe you something today? Are you waking up hungry? Like, are you getting up and you're motivated to tackle your day and do stuff and get it going? If you're in a bind, let's say the economy happens, we got COVID, we got all kind of other shit, a recession. Damn, look, bitch, the recession is like a hop, skip, and jump away. You lose your job. Are you out there trying to grind to get another one? Are you gonna sit here and woe is me? Like, I need to know your mannerisms, because one thing about me is I have learned, right? From relationships, from being married. You know, nobody wants to get divorced. I know I didn't. I didn't want to get divorced, but I had to choose to divorce and walk away in both situations. And I would never say anything bad about neither one of them, but I will just say that I knew I shouldn't have been in those situations. I was in those situations due to family and just listening to them and allowing other people to make those decisions for me, and they were not good decisions for myself and for my kids. And before I would stay in anything just for the sake to say, well, I'm here, let me do it, I gave it my all. I tried, I did everything. And then it just comes a point where you have to be honest with yourself and say, self, this is not the goal, this is not the thing, this is not the way I want to live, this is not the life I desire or I do. And you have to make that determination. I never tell people to walk away or don't get married or don't. I'm the biggest advocate for marriage, but at the same time, when you live with a person, that is different from dating a person. So me and my sister, we go back and forth about that, because she be like, you ain't supposed to shack up, you ain't supposed to this, it's adulterous, it's sin. I said, girl, well, goddamn it, just pray for me. Shit, pray for me, because your sister, if I feel I need to live with this person, I'm gonna live with them until I figure out what it is my thing is gonna do. So that shit was funny to me, because she was like, you know what? She just had to laugh, because she was like, Lord, she's like, girl, you so doggone. But I mean, that's me, because I mean, at the end of it, like, it's not just me. I have my children, and I'm very cautious about that. So that's why I say I don't just bring anybody in and come shack up with me. Come this, like, no, like, at the end of the day, everything I've owned. And like another thing about me too, like, I guess because I'm dating, like, if I had to do half and half, I'm okay with that. If you giving me a portion of stuff, I'm kind of okay with that. I ain't it's That's questionable, because my thing is going to be like, well, what else do you do? Are you taking care of other things? And I ain't talking about no motherfucking sex. I'm talking about, are you taking care of other things like responsibilities? Are you helping towards groceries? Are you helping with some bills? Are you helping, keep up my yard the way I like my yard kept up? Is my car got gas in it? It's just like those type of things. I need to know your mannerisms before we do anything together, before I sign my name on anything. Because at the end of the day, this house right here, I own. It's mine's. It's mine's, right? If we were to get married, guess what? I ain't selling shit, but we gonna buy something together. I'll make this one a rental property, and you and I are gonna buy something together because that's where it's different. That's where we come in together, and it's like, okay, come hell or high water, if something were to happen, I know that this person is gonna make sure that a roof stays over his head, my head, the whole thing. So I don't know, y'all. That like it can go so deep. It really could. It could go really, really deep because of the fact that a lot of people nowadays, like y'all will be surprised. I got friends. Y'all will be surprised. Some people's concepts on things, they feel like, they don't care if the man don't pay for shit, long as they being pleasured. Well, I ain't big on self-pleasure, but I mean, I'm so mental, y'all. You cannot be a bum and think you gonna pleasure me. That shit ain't nothing. I've never been attracted to a bum. Never. And I ain't saying that to be funny. I ain't never been driving down the street, seeing somebody, and was just like, damn, I should just let him rock. It's just not me. I'm a mental person. So I damn sure ain't gonna pick one that's well dressed. Okay? Just because he doing this and doing that and I'm okay. Girl, life is much more than sex. And that goes for men too. Life is much more than sex. Correct, Simone. Like, if you ain't right, ain't nothing, baby, baby. Let me tell you something. We can feed you water all day. But if shit ain't right, ain't gonna be no drought for my body. It's just gonna be a drought disconnect of this ain't happening. Like we can't breathe the same air because the way I am, y'all. And maybe I don't know if I'm too hard or if I'm not. I don't know. When you're raised by older people, I was raised by my grandparents, which I call them my parents, and you respect. Like I feel like the time we come from. Well, not the time we come from, the time they come from, you're talking about 1920s. Life was different. You're talking about people that went through a depression, people who went through MLK and racism and just recessions. You're talking about people that are built differently. They work and they believe in work. I was raised in a house where my grandfather, he took care of everything. And when I say everything, everything. So whatever my grandmother made, that was hers. And she would, of course, in turn, do everything and take care of everything. And I was just telling my sister this morning. My grandfather, my daddy, set the tone in the house. And the way that God has designed women is that once that tone is set, the woman is the helpmate. We will go out of our way to make sure that we carry out that effectively throughout our home. So if you're married, if you're in a relationship and you're living with somebody, and I mean, it just goes both ways. Just I guess a dominant personality for anybody that may not be into the typical like guy and girl, maybe it's girl and girl, guy and guy, whatever, but just whoever the provider is, they typically set the tone, but technically, biblically, it's the man. So the man sets the tone, and the way I was raised, I never saw them argue anything that was stuff they had to discuss. It was not discussed in front of children. It was not discussed in front of other people. It wasn't no go and tell your business to this one and to that one and to this one. Um, He took care of everything. Y'all, when my daddy died, my mama didn't even know how to, and she was very independent, but she didn't even know how to pump gas. She didn't even know how to pump gas. She had never had to put gas. You know why? He even taught it to me from little. You don't let your tank get past a half a tank. And if you, for some reason, have to let it go below a half, definitely don't let it get all the way down to a fourth. Her car stayed gassed up. It stayed clean. The house was, she did her parts. The house was clean. She would go out. She'd go get all the groceries, all the food, all the toiletries, anything we needed in the house. It was taken care of. However, she was going to decorate it, it was done. And he took care of it. And you best believe he taught it to all his grandsons, his sons, any man that came around him. If you weren't doing what you were supposed to be doing as a man, as a pastor, and as a man, he would have a conversation with you, because he wasn't going to talk to a man in front of a whole bunch of women and stuff like that. It's just certain things you don't do. You don't belittle no man. You don't make a man feel less than, because there are some men, they give you they all and they doing everything they can and they're trying, right? And I get that. That's why I say you have to determine what it is you can tolerate, not tolerate, what you're willing to deal with. Because I'm going to tell y'all, for me, and y'all may disagree with this, I don't like when I hear people, men or women, should I say, oh, before I get married, or oh, before I go into a relationship or anything like that, I'm going to make sure that I got this, and this, and that, and that. And then I'll start worrying about love. Well, this is the issue I have with that. If you're complete, what is the point of you being married? Marriage is designed, let me start here. Dating is designed for you to meet your spouse, right? That's the whole point of dating. Now, in my situation, if I'm gonna get married again, God gonna have to, I told my sister this morning, God gonna have to send the fire in my bones. God gonna have to tell me he the one. And I'm not gonna let my family interfere with telling me you should do this because this, and that. No, thank you. It has to feel right for me, right? I have to know, because I don't want a divorce. I'm not afraid of divorce. I'm not anything. I just don't. Once you experience certain things and you go through certain things, you just don't want certain things. So I'm saying that to say, when people sit up and say, well, I want to make sure I have this, and this before I meet somebody. It's okay to have your shit together. It's okay to work on yourself. But if you are if you are so complete that when you meet somebody, there's no room to grow and there's no room to grow with them, what is that person's purpose? If you're weak in one area and he's strong in another area, the whole point of it is y'all are supposed to come together and edify each other. Y'all bring each other together, y'all edify each other, and y'all grow together. It's a beauty, y'all. And notice the very first thing I said, if I were to get married today or tomorrow, my house, I'm not going to sell. That's just smart. I'm not going to sell my house unless I choose to, right? Probably put it up for rent, use it for an Airbnb, do something like, because I own it outright, right? It's not, no, I still got a mortgage, or I own my property outright. So this is a home for myself and my kids, okay? If I were to meet somebody and we were to pursue a marriage, a commitment, a covenant between me, that person, and God, because that's what a marriage is. Unless you go into the courthouse, then it's you, the judge, and that person, okay? There's a difference. There's a conventional marriage and there's a covenant marriage. So I'm talking about a covenant marriage, the ones you have to take and do counseling with a pastor to go into and counseling with a pastor to come out of. It's very different than, a the other type of marriage. So if I'm gonna marry somebody, why would I just be like, yeah, we just stay in it? Because you're gonna always have some type of issue. It's not gonna always feel like home for them. You want something that y'all can create and build together that's a home for both of y'all, to where y'all both feel steady, y'all both feel so. You don't want to be in there, and I mean, you really shouldn't be doing that anyway. I've been guilty of it a few times, Lord knows. So I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing that I don't do. But you shouldn't be in a situation where you get mad and then you throwing that person out, telling them to get the fuck out and shit like this. I've been young and I've done it. Okay, I've done it. I can be honest and say I've done it. And I think when we start talking about authenticity, especially on YouTube, especially in these YouTube streets, it's a lot of people that's not out here giving y'all that type of content, because who wants to come on and just completely be honest? Who wants to come on and tell you that, they wait until they get to a certain level and then be like, "Y'all, I used to live check to check and this." But I think, to me, if you shared in that type of stuff, you would find a community who really supports you, and they are on the same journey with you, right? They can sit up and they can say, "Yeah, my water was turned off, or my lights was turned off, or yeah, I'm struggling with this too. I get depressed, or yeah, I'm." Let me see what else. I mean, it's so many different examples and scenarios that I could give. You know, um, it's so many, y'all. And I'm not saying that you have to come and air out your dirty, like, not dirty laundry, but just air yourself out and put, because there are still people on the internet who are, um don't mean you well. In this age and time, I get it. People take shit. They take it. They go to, um, I guess what's the big thing now? Like the shade room. I think like a few years ago, it was like Lipstick Alley. Then it was like the shade room. People go to these places and they replay clips of you and they do all kind of stuff and they think shit is funny, but your life is not funny. Your life is not funny. So I think, like, when I'm filming, like, you have people, they'll tell you, "Oh, you should film this type of content and that type of content." Well, to me, that's, now we're talking about what's trending. I get tired of turning on people videos and everybody got the same thing. Everybody got the same style of intro. Everybody have the same this, the same that. Just, I think that's why I had kept my intro for so long. With my rebirth brass band was playing the da 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 da. That one, right? Boom, 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 boom. I kept that for like the longest because I felt like it represented me. It represented me as a Creole woman, a Louisiana woman, like a mom, just the whole thing, like the spirit of it, just everything. And so then I decided to just change it, just because I had the same kind of like music and intro for like so long. So I was like, you know what? Let me just change it up. But I feel like, I don't want to say I refuse, because I'm very open to doing whatever it takes to hopefully get me to 10K, to hopefully get my community to come back strong and like build up and things like that. But I want to do it by what's true to me. And I think that's why I'm always so comfortable with YouTube, because it's supposed to be you tube. It was just basically somewhere where a person comes on, they share stuff, talk about stuff, whatever. But not at the expense of selling your soul, not at the expense of just being fake, not at the expense of, like, God damn it, if I get on YouTube and I see another self-care and everybody start out with the leg in the shower and this, and like, I get it, like, because I do self-care in some of my vlogs, and we, you put certain things, but like the originality of it. Like, I have luxury stuff too, but I'd be damned if I get on and all I'm showing y'all is like that type of stuff or this type of stuff, like as if um I don't do like just different things. Like, I don't sit in my house in jeans and a shirt, or if I'm gonna always come on camera, I got to be made up or what. Like, I just, that's not realistic to me. It's just not realistic, y'all. Like, I'm it's and it gets to the point, like, God damn, well, who do I watch? What do I watch? Like, for me, I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. Like, it's most of y'all that follow me, I watch y'all. So I watch, and if I'm watching on my TV, I'm not able to leave a comment, but I'll come back and watch a second time just to leave comments on there. And I will leave multiple comments, because what is that costing me? It's free. It's free for me to freaking comment. It is free for me to subscribe. It is free for me to support. And when I say support, like I mean actually watch. If I can't watch it right when it drop, I'm still gonna watch. I'm gonna find a time where I sit down and I watch. I was just telling Jared last night when I was on live because I deleted that live. I probably should have left it up. Stop August, but I was just telling him like I got the notification. I was running around, I was doing this and I was doing that. I told him, I said, but I am definitely planning to go watch. I started watching last night. I didn't finish watching. I came back today. I finished watching and I just put a bunch of hearts, like just to let him know that I was supporting him and I was there and I had finished watching his video. I do the same thing with Simone. I do the same thing with Jared. I do the same thing with Key. Like everybody that I watch, and I think I showed y'all this like one time before. I go on and I watch y'all. I don't ever, y'all, let me tell y'all something. It's not a hating bone in my body. I just like to speak facts and truth. Some of these people, like I've never called people out. I've had people that used to copy me, copy my material. Their stuff will be posted after I posted it, just things like this. And I never called them out because what was the point? They're bigger anyway. You got all your community. They not gonna come and say they did this or say they did that or whatever. Fine, it's fine. It's actually it is what it is because whatever God has for me is for me, right? But at the same time, I can't tell y'all how many times I've clicked on bigger YouTubers that I probably didn't follow or didn't know to go and watch them, and I was not entertained by the content. Some of it was like, I guess you just get to that point where people just watch you because they're supporting you and the shit is boring and they're putting out mediocre ass content, but because they have a following, people just watch it just to try to support them. That's not okay to me. I don't ever want y'all to like click on my video and you don't like it. Like if you're ever in my video and there's a part where you feel like it's boring to you or you didn't resonate with that, I'd prefer, like I am that honest, I would prefer you tell me. Because number one, I'm like, I've seen people get baby. I've seen people come, like YouTubers come, like they can't take constructive criticism. So if you can't take constructive criticism, how in the fuck are you gonna grow? But yet you want the following, but you can't take the constructive criticism. So if there's ever anything where you feel offended, you feel like, you know what, I liked the vlog or I liked this content, but this part right here, sis, I wasn't really knowing. I promise you, I'm never coming for you like, bitch, you didn't like it. If anything, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, what about it didn't you like, or what do you feel I can improve, or what do you, like tell me, because if you feel that way, somebody else might be feeling that way. Now I try my best not to be offensive, but like I know some when you talk or when you're on a platform, you're going to offend somebody at some point, and that's never my intention. And a lot of times things that are not your intention is the things that can offend other people. So you really have to kind of be mindful. You have to be prayed up and guarded, and just mindful of how you present yourself or what it is you say or what it is you do, because you have some people that just watch, and they watch with the sole intent to see you slip up, see you do something that they can be like, boom, I got her. Boom, is this. And, boom, and it's just like, obviously, you're not at peace with yourself. You don't have nothing better to do with yourself. So that's why your whole livelihood is to be a troll. But I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I could talk forever, but I do. I like to be positive. I like to have fun. I think when I first started YouTube, like people would ask me about meeting up and stuff, and I would be like a little nervous because, I was new out here to Texas. I didn't really know anybody. I had my three beautiful girls. They were all very young at the time. So when people would ask me to go out and do things and stuff like that, I'd be like, it would be reservation there because I'm like, I don't know them. The one thing about YouTube is you can't see the person you're interacting with. All you see is a thumbnail. It's not like I can go to your profile. The only way I go to your profile and get to know your personality is if you upload videos. If you don't upload videos, you are literally just a page. And the only way I can get a sense of who you are is through comments, is through interaction in that type of way, or if we connect on a different social media platform, right? It's not like Instagram, it's not like Facebook, it's not like, well, Twitter. I haven't ever figured Twitter out. It's so many people that just I don't understand how people find you on Twitter unless you're under a hashtag where you basically are commenting on like a TV show or something that's trending that's going on. That's how people find you. Other than that, it's nothing, right? So, but now as me as a person who's like I love networking, I've always loved to network. It doesn't bother me now like when people want to meet up or be like, come on, let's go here, let's go there. I mean, at the end of the day, you still have to be careful because it's all kind of people. They out here, baby. I don't know what type of world we living in. They sticking shit in your doors, trying to get you. I used to work at Delta as a flight attendant, probably like I think that was about 4 to 5 years ago, somewhere in that thing. And you learn a lot, y'all, about human trafficking, sex trafficking. You just learn a lot of shit that you don't really know is going on. That is going on. They train you to know and see these things. And then even if you have children, pay attention, y'all. People just assume, oh, a sex offender can't stay here and can't stay there because that's in the vicinity. But if they are signed off to stay with like their parent or something else like that, and that parent is in that school district or near that park, guess what? They're right there. Go, you better go download the sex offender app. It will show you everybody who they supposed to be with, name, date, what the charge was, the whole thing. Like it's really scary. It's really scary the times it is like when I was growing up. And y'all, I'm not that old. I know like social media try to make you be like, oh, you turned 40, that's old. Look, let me tell you something. When I said to hell with people on social media, I was in my early 30s, like I think 31, 32, somewhere around that thing when I started YouTube. And they were like, oh, you're old, you got smile lines, you got this, you got this. Well, bitch, I laugh. And how am I old? Like, oh, you too old. Like, I've been doing it and I'm cool and calm and content. And I think the thing that I love about it now is I'm starting to find more people that are in like my age group. And I still watch like a lot of my like younger, like I watch Talithia Jane. I watch Aaron on Demand. Aisha's everything. Like these are all people that are significantly younger than me. Who else? I watch Aaliyah's face. I started watching Aaliyah's face for makeup, but she didn't ventured into vlogs and stuff, and that's fine. I still follow her around just just because I've been on there for like a long time, and I do like her vlogs. Like but however, I'm just saying to y'all, like, don't be discouraged by shit people tell, because people will push their insecurities on you. That's why I would say whatever God has for you is for you. Whatever vision God gives you, that's for you. You don't have to share it. You don't have to ask nobody's opinion, because guess what? He gave it to you for a reason. So if you have a doubt about it, pull you out a pen, like a pen pad or a notebook or something like that. And if you have a doubt about something, make your pros and cons list. Every time a doubt comes into your head, try to manifest two positive things about it. Y'all, that's what I do. If I get an insecurity or a quick doubt about something, I try to put two positive things about it. And that instantly kills that, because Satan comes to rob, steal, and destroy. So why let's say when you pray, the devil hears your prayers. Why give him room and opportunity to play on something that you know God gave to you? If you're worrying about how you're going to start a business, stop worrying about it. Get out there and start. You can start by just going and get a business card. I guarantee you when you get your business cards, it's going to put a fire under you to pass them out. Start what it is you're trying to do. Stop letting people, stop letting family, just stop allowing other people's insecurities to play on y'all. Right now, my oldest daughter, she wants to um be like a music producer and management, right? She wants to manage artists. She wants to manage artists, right? So we've been looking at colleges for her to go to that specializes in that, so that she's not just going for music education, which has nothing to do with what it is she wants to do. And I continuously remind her, like, don't let anybody put stuff into your head, because there are a lot of talent. Look at Ricky Minor. He's from Monroe, Louisiana. I have a friend, he plays bass guitar. He's been on Atlanta Housewives. He's been everywhere. He tours with August Alsino. He tours with Lloyd. He's toured with Candy. Like all this stuff. He's right there from Lake Charles. His name is Carlos. It's a lot of people, y'all. Like these people are people just like us that come from places. But if you allow people to get in your head and be like, oh, you ain't gonna be able to do that. You'll never be able to do this. You'll never be able to do that. You're crazy. It's not even hard to be on like a part of the Grammys voting board and anything like that. You pay your yearly fee. You get in there, you have to be some type of music educator, teacher, something, or in the music industry in some aspect. That's it. And long as your fees are paid, guess what? You vote. You vote for other people. So it's no, the only roadblock to your success is what you allow to come in and be your roadblock. And I'm so serious when I tell y'all that. Y'all, there have been times when, and I'm talking about even before I started YouTube, when I had my first daughter, it just was instantly in me to know like, okay, yeah, I could probably have baby showers. I could probably do all of this stuff. I was in college. I'll never forget that. I told the girl's dad, who later became my husband, I told him, I said, look, everything she's gonna need from 0 to 12 months, I'm going by it. I'm going by it today. And by the end of this month, I'm gonna have it. I guarantee you, I got out. Tony had all her shit. I knew she was gonna be born in June. So I knew her newborn in 0 to 3 months needed to be stuff that she could wear during those months. I knew how the weather and stuff. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, don't depend on other people. You think I'd have got everything I needed for her? I never had a baby shower. Never, ever, ever had a baby shower. My family was so religious. Well, let me not say it like that. But my family was back home. I was in college. My college friends, it was my senior year of college. All my college friends was like, we'll throw you a party. We'll, throw you whatever. But this is the thing. Half of y'all that was talking about throwing me this party, y'all was only talking about doing it because we were in the same organization together. And some of them, it was just different things there. So I don't want bad energy around me. The people who cared for me and did everything, they came, we did little gifts, and they are still part of me and my children's lives to this day. Crystal, I mean, I can name drop all day. Y'all don't know these people, so it defeats the purpose. But what I'm saying to y'all is stop letting fear take over. Stop letting fear become an obstacle. Stop letting fear hinder you. Stop letting fear filter you. Get all in through what it is that you do. Just stop. 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 That's not how God wants you to live. Stop. That's not even the life you want for yourself. If you being honest, if you have to sit right now and just ask yourself this month, what goals you have for yourself, how many of them you accomplished, or just even this year or in the past couple of years, what is it that you most wanted accomplished that you didn't get accomplished and why? If you had to sit down and do that truth, you'd be surprised what your why is. A lot of people like to say, well, you need money to start this. That's not true, y'all. A DBA is free. A DBA is free. A tax ID number is free. Like, it's free, y'all. And there are people out here that do all kind of, I ain't telling you go do no illegal stuff, but I'm just saying doing all kind of stuff. They have people that drop ship. They have people that do all kind of stuff to get to where it is they're going. You just have to have that mindset. You simply have to have that mindset. I know for me, like I've always, I don't want to say been addicted to work, but I have a work ethnic that's like, look, I know I have to make sure stuff gets done. I know I have to make sure that I'm providing, that I'm doing what it is I need to do. Oh, my babies are home. What time is it? Shit. What time is it? Wait, they here for lunch. But anyway, so it's been times y'all that like, please don't think like I'm above nobody. I'm not, y'all. I think we all struggle with different things at different points in our lives. Everything that you get a different struggle. Hey, baby, what y'all here home for lunch?
Girl, lunch been over.
Oh, it's just two. Oh, you had a field trip today.
And Tony had her internship.
So she's home from intern?
Yep.
Y'all both got dropped off, so y'all don't have to be back to school?
Nope. We're excused for the rest of the day.
We're excused for the rest of the
I
day.
thought you were at work.
Nope.
No, please don't show me. I've had a really rough day.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
How was your day? You're not gonna tell
I
me?
look like my mother, you know.
Well, you do. Come here. Can I ask them if we look alike? Because I always tell her she look like her daddy. I'm about to read y'all comments. Because I've been talking. Y'all know. Come in mommy's bathroom. Look at that. We struggle. Ain't no damn tissue in the house. Big ass fucking house. Ain't no damn tissue in there. Queen K. Queen K say you beautiful. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, mother, I came home too because. What?
She just told me. She needs some tissue.
Eat.
You just want to eat and she
Yes,
just needs some
because
tissue.
everything there cost, so I couldn't eat all day. I didn't eat breakfast and I didn't eat snacks. I didn't even get something to drink. I'm starving. Starving.
Can y'all please, after you finish starving, can y'all take Ronnie and Lulu to the potty?
Yes, but first I need.
Because it's not raining right
I
now.
can eat a whole city.
A whole city.
A whole house.
The people too?
Yes.
Let me see what y'all comments say. Then she took the tissue out of my bathroom. So that means when I go to use the bathroom, I ain't going to have it. Thank you, Love Truth. Love you, Queen K. Key. I keep saying K, but it's Key. Hey, Colin. Thank you for this message. I needed it today. Hell, we all need it, girl. Shit, I'm telling it to my own damn self. Be yourself and separate yourself from everyone else. Facts, Jared. Simone. Y'all, Simone's so pretty. Y'all gotta, let me tell you. Nah, I don't do the girl on girl thing. But let me tell y'all. Simone, baby, she had put her little red lips because I would say her signature is her red lip, right? Because that's kind of like mine's too whenever I do wear it. But here lately, I ain't been wearing it. So, baby, she had posted her little picture. I had to screenshot it and put it on the page. I said, now, if y'all don't go follow this thing up here looking like a little snack, and she's talking about she married. I was like, make her tell her husband, tell her to sit her ass down somewhere up here. She was out there. She wasn't thirst trapping, but she was trying to trap something, honey. Thank you for this message today. I needed it. So don't compare yourself. Queen Kid, thank you. She said the $1.99. I'm so happy, baby. Thank you. And be going off on their subscribers. Yes, 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 Simone. Yes, I like. Let me tell y'all something. I know I said I was about to read the comments, but hold on. Let me tell y'all. I can't tell y'all like how many YouTubers I would say in this past month and a half, because I like to be honest. I have seen three. Three YouTubers that one, I'm not fairly new to that page. I've been on that page now since maybe about October, so end of last year to now. So I mean I'm still relatively new, but not just new. The other one I've been following for quite some time, and then the other one I'm kind of new. One of them I think has maybe about between 10 to 12,000 subscribers. The other one has probably like 150K, and then the other one has a substantial amount, okay? And one thing I will say is that collectively all of them receive comments, and I've seen, and I'm not talking about comments where people come on there and they coming for you, no, no, no. I'm talking about comments where people genuinely ask a question about something that was stated in the video that we probably all felt the same way about, or made acknowledgement of stuff that they seen in the video that we all saw, and they went off. I mean, from trying to block the person to searching the people on other sites, or just, I mean, the most, all because people, asked a question or said something or they did not agree. And that's so absurd to me. It's so absurd to me. So absurd to me. Number one, I'm not about to go find you on any other social media. If you say something to me on YouTube, YouTube is where it's at. Okay. Number two, you are entitled to your opinion. If y'all ever, I don't know because I don't know how long some of y'all been following me, but I know for like my newer people that's following me, like before you can post a comment on there, I have like little disclaimers that come up, and I was like, we can all respect each other even if we disagree. And it's something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what it is for sure, but it's something along those lines. And y'all, that is so much truth in that statement. It really is, because just because I don't agree or I don't like what you said, or because you told me the truth about something and it rubbed my bone, because the truth about it is a lot of these YouTubers sit up and they want everybody to agree with everything. And oh yeah, but the shit is fake. It's fake because nobody agrees with everything that you do. Nobody agrees with everything that you do. And if everybody agrees with everything that you do, then you're being fake. You're not really being your authentic self. Because the truth is, there is nobody that everybody loves. Look at people like even Beyonce, Michael Jackson. They have people that love them, people that hate them. So it doesn't matter how big you are. Everybody's not going to always agree with everything that you say. So you can't get upset when people disagree with you in your comments, or they don't like a certain part of it. Now, I'm not saying sit there and let people attack you, belittle you, um, talk about your looks. I'm not saying that at all, because I don't think anybody is perfect. And I think a lot of times, like when you're watching people, like, and I guess I watch differently, y'all, because like as a cosmetologist, I just watch different. I watch TV differently. I watch YouTube differently, because I guess when I first turn on, first thing I see is like hair and makeup. How was the hair and makeup styled? And then I of course personality, because I'm big on first impressions and stuff like that. Then as a content creator, if I'm watching YouTube, I look at how this person's editing is, or do they use cinematic, because I have videos where I've done like cinematic stuff, and then I have videos where I don't, like I just look to see like what their format is, like how they opened the video, what was at the peak of their video, like the end of their video. I watch stuff differently. um and I do believe that people are drawn to different people for different reasons. If I have a skin condition and I'm trying to treat it, and somebody else has that same skin condition, they're going to come on and they're going to try to treat it. They're going to, I'm looking for somebody to see who has the same things with me. If like, I think the biggest thing that I've had the hardest time finding on YouTube or social media are people in the 35 to, I guess, 45 age range, and people that have teenage kids, right? Most of the mom vlogs that you see on here, all they children little. I could talk to y'all all day about where you can shop for little kids, what you could do for little kids and stuff like that. But my kids are teens. We turn 17, 16, and Sydney is 14. So, they're older now. So as they get older, like that changes for me. My appetite changes. I want to see somebody else who is around my age, or even in the same situations with me, doing the same thing with me. And so I haven't really found any YouTubers like that. If y'all know any, drop them in the comments, because I would love to see stuff like that. But I don't know. I guess we all just look for different things. I agree to Colin. I'm trying to go up and catch y'all's comments real quick. Everybody told Key happy birthday. Jared, thanks, my dear. So true. Hey, a view is a view. I hope she's still here. She said, I am good, just coloring and watching YouTube. Yes. So I always go and listen to her because girl, baby, she raw. She ain't playing with y'all. She ain't playing with y'all. Blessed for another year. I know that's right. Thank you, View. Hugs. You're so sweet. Good. Keep speaking facts. Beautiful. I just say everything isn't for everybody. That's true, Simone. Everything is not for everybody. I can't even get turned on if you. Oh yeah, I saw that one. All right. Everyone coming in, please hit that like button. Thank you, Queen. Who's JK? I don't see a JK on here. Somebody said hello, JK. I don't see that person. So yeah, y'all, I don't know. I really literally came on to talk to y'all about like the whole hair thing, and about like just Not hey love truth, not putting yourself down, like just being mindful because like what I've noticed, it's not even just about hair. If you are that scolding, like for me, I am I hate to say I'm just a Virgo and that's why I am, but um it's nothing somebody could tell me about myself that I wouldn't already know because I've already analyzed myself, already know, what's going on, where I need to improve or this. But in that same breath, I'm going to say, but there are ways people can tell me things that can help me along my journey. And it's a big difference in what I just said. It's not like I'm saying nobody can't tell me anything. I'm saying if you come tell it to me, I 9 times out of 10 I already know, right? But when you come to me with that information, it's the presentation and are you being helpful? Are you being genuine? Like what is your intention behind it, right? So when we sit up and you get up every day and you look at yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and you sit here, oh, my head big, I can't wear this. Oh, I don't wear ponytails, or oh, no, well, lashes look like this on me, or oh, well, I have to wear makeup because my skin is like this and it's like that. Like, at what point do you stop and say, this is the way God made me and I'm beautiful? At what point because if you don't tell your own self you're beautiful, then who else is going to tell you? I can't tell you how many times, stop, August. I can't tell you how many times women, and I'm saying women because men, when they used to come in and get like a cut and stuff, they didn't really do all of that. But women will sit down and say, well, yeah, girl, I was saying this, and then my boo or my husband was like, no, babe, that's not like this. So it's only so many times a man gonna tell you, no, babe, you look beautiful, or no, babe, your head look fine to me, or no, babe, you're not fat, or girl, that look good on you. And then when you keep saying it, it's almost like you're brainwashing him that, oh, I'm fat, I'm fat, I'm fat. That's why I say, like, y'all, if we not pleased, we gotta change it ourselves. If you've gained some weight, like I go back to my earlier videos, okay? Just go back. We just go back. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a difference. It's a difference in the face. That's why I have to do my makeup different. If you look, I put my blush like I make it broader here and then kind of narrow it in here, right? I have to do my makeup differently on my face because my face is not my face used to be, like this. Probably not the best angle, but no, I got shit. It is what it is. So, I'm just hell, this is where I'm at right now. I'm fluffy, but I'm not going to sit up here and be like, I hate myself. There are different things that have changed, just from having, if y'all don't even know, like, I have fibroids and I do have that here on YouTube. I have fibroids. I wound up having to get a partial hysterectomy. That changes your hormones. That changes how your weight goes. It changes how you can lose weight, gain weight, all the different stuff like that. Like shit, life happens. And what I'm saying to y'all is if you're consistently like looking at yourself talking about I'm fat, I'm fat, I'm fat, and you with somebody and that's all they hear every day. Well then shit, you can't get mad if one day he be like, well shit, if you fat, fuck shit, do something. Cause you done brainwashed him or her who thinks that you're beautiful to think that you have a flaw now. And that's what I said, pushing your insecurities on other people. We have to stop doing it. We have to stop doing it to ourselves and doing it to other people. Because you'd be surprised the stuff that your children pick on that they hear you say. And then they start, saying things or thinking things or just, that's why I always tell people, stop. If you feel you don't have it right now, do not say I'm broke. Oh, I'm broke. I ain't got it. Oh Lord, I'm struggling. I'm this. No, right now I'm challenged, Lord. This is a challenge for me. I'm trying to get through this. I'm trying to maintain. Lord, just help me. God, I trust you to provide. God, I pray and I ask you for increase. Lord, I thank you for the increases that you've given me. Although it may not be financially right now, but Lord, I thank you for increase in every area. You have to learn that there is power in the tongue and how you talk, what you believe is what will be manifested in your life. If you consistently speak negative, think negatively, negative is going to pour out through you. If you consistently say that you struggle, how can you break a struggle if you keep saying I struggle? That's just like I tell my kids. If you feel challenged in a subject area, which for the most part, I think it's Sydney. Sydney and Tony, they're kind of like me. They have to study mathematics, right? Now I can count my money all day, but when we start getting to trig, calculus, girl, ask me how many times I didn't use those things in life. Geometry, we iffy. I took geometry twice. I was a honor roll student, but I had to take geometry twice. First time I took geometry, I got a D average for the whole school year. The only bad grade I ever had. Baby, let me tell you how hard I was on myself in 10th grade because I kept getting D's in geometry. D's in geometry. A person that could can deal with shapes and things all day. I kept getting D's in geometry. I went to summer school and I got a B in it. And I'll never forget this because it was a life lesson for me. I finished summer school and I graduated with a B average, so they replaced my D, right? And I remember telling a family member, I said, I got a B. I got a B in geometry. I was so happy, right? I was so happy that I got a B. And they said, well, if you had to take it a second time, don't you think you should have got a B or an A? And I had to pause. I had to think about it. I was like, hmm, okay. Because in that one moment, somebody else's thing of an arrogance or whatever robbed me of my joy. Because it wasn't the fact of how many times I had to take it, it was the fact of the matter that I had finally accomplished in that subject matter what I wanted to accomplish the entire time. If I got A's and B's all on down my report card, and this is the only class I'm struggling with, and I'm beating myself up, I'm going to tutoring, I'm studying, I'm doing everything. I'm going in with my teacher, we're working, we're doing all this stuff, and I'm just not getting it. Either it's because I don't understand the teacher. It was a lot of moving facts to it now. And then I come under a whole different person and like that, boom, I got it. Okay, now I understand it. So sometimes, y'all, that's what I'm saying. Like it's the way in which we. I just think we can be very hard on ourselves, and we have to watch our words. We have to watch what we say. Because even with my kids, when they be like, "Well, mommy, I don't understand this." Wait a minute. Come here. What don't you understand? Show mommy the area you feel you're having issues in. And then let's talk about it, let's discuss it, and let's work through it together. You have to be careful. Like y'all, it's a lot of parents that sit out and they help their kids with homework and they sit up there and they fuss at their kids. Well, why you don't understand this? Well, why you can't do this? And why you can't do like I just don't understand. Da, 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 da. Or they don't even take the time to help them. Go ask your sister. Go ask your brother. Go ask your daddy. Go ask your uncle. Go ask your auntie. I'm just telling y'all. This shit happens. This shit happens. It happens, y'all. So like, that's you just have to be careful. You have to be careful because and then also understand too, because like I said, as working in the district, um everybody learns differently. All teachers aren't great teachers. And what I mean by great teachers is all of them don't understand how to teach every student. They've been trained to teach a particular type of student. Understand what I'm telling you? Y'all, a lot of our textbooks and our things and stuff are set up to teach you to learn at that type of pace. It's not the school system is not set up to teach and reiterate and take the time that's needed. A lot of the teachers feel like they babysitters because they got your students for 8 hours out the day. And literally you really only have to deal with them when they get home. And then by the time they get home, we're in digress mode to where it's okay, you eat dinner, you do your homework, watch a little TV, and then you're going to sleep. Okay? So I'm just telling y'all, a lot of these teachers, a lot of them, they're not. And they're very quick to put your kids in special ed. I have a family member that was, in special ed, a very close family member. And I have a sensitive area about that because I didn't like a lot of stuff that was done to that family member. And a lot of times when your kids act out in school or do different things in school, they're quick to imply that the disciplinary actions mean they need to be medicated or something's wrong with them, especially if you have your kids in schools where they are the minority. They are quick. I watch them do it a lot. That's why I sit my ass on the several different boards that I sit on, and I make sure that I make my voice count. I can tell y'all I remember seeing a family member in a special ed class being basically pent down and drug just because the teacher didn't like what that child said at the lunch table when we were all at lunch. You're talking about, I was raised during a time where paddling was okay in school, right? The principal could paddle you, the teacher could paddle you, so disciplinary actions were way different than they are now. Stuff was just different then. Y'all know back then we had the goddamn, what it was. It wasn't Windows. Was it Windows? That little Apple computers. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about where you stick the little floppy disk in it, and then you press the little button in and pop out. Y'all ain't that damn young. And if you are, then goddamn it, shit, be happy that you have MacBooks and iPads and all this shit like that now. So I mean, it was different back then. And back then, our internet, I don't think we even had internet when I was in damn third grade. It was just the computer. You were typing stuff on your floppy disk. You would go to the computer lab or the library, and that's how your little work was done on there. And they would teach you typing skills, secretarial skills, stuff like that. By the time I got to high school, I think maybe middle school or high school, 1996 was my freshman year. So middle school, high school, internet started coming to play. You would plug your phone line into the wall, and then the other part would go into there. You'd hear the dial tone. It sounded like a damn fax machine. You'd hear it dial up, and it was AOL. Everybody had a AOL or Hotmail or Yahoo. By the time I got to college, cell phones started coming into play. And I mean, cell phones were in play, but cell phones became more accessible because cell phones were more accessible when I was younger to like celebrities or police officers or things like that. Remember, they had the big old dumb phones. By the time I got to college, cell phones, I want to say like 2002, 2003, cell phones started coming into play. And then they still were kind of like bulky. I had one by Singular. It was probably about this thick. And um it was a BlackBerry. And on top of that, it was like you could still only do limited shit. Like you could text. We didn't really have internet though. Like you could text stuff, you could call people. Um I don't even think we had videoing because I don't even think that the damn phones had cameras for real on them. They had cameras, but it wasn't like for videoing. It was just like if you want to take a little picture or something. By the time I finished college, internet was in full effect. Facebook came into play for me, like I think '04, '05. I finished college in '05. I went to hair school. So, I mean, you're talking about then, and now Facebook was like the popping thing. My kids be like, "Oh, Facebook for the old people." I be like, "Really, really?" Like, so I mean, is we're just in a different time now. You get on shit, and baby, Lord, I'm so glad that they offer things because and I only know because when I was my mom's caregiver, I would look for because my kids would teach her how to use the internet. I would teach her how to use the internet because that was like new to her. You're talking about somebody that was 91 years old, still had all her, didn't have no dementia, still y'all, she moved around until she got mesothelioma. And in 10 months from her diagnosis, that shit took her out. So I mean, you're talking about somebody that was still driving, still going walking every day, still gardening, cooking, doing all these things, which is why I love fresh flowers, why I like to garden. March is here. After we get this little cold front that come through, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna plant my cucumbers, my tomatoes, all my broccoli, all my stuff that I do, because this is what I um grew up eating. Like this is just like where I'm from. This is what we do. Strawberries, blackberry bushes, fig trees, all that shit. Like I grew up with older people. And so like everybody in my family, because where we're from, you know how to do agriculture. So Like y'all clowning, but I was like, I want my property taxes to go down. I'm going to try to get me some damn chickens to put on my property because all I need is some livestock, and my property taxes are gonna be cut in half. Because unless y'all want to pay some $12,000 property taxes for me, then don't tell me shit when I come in the backyard and y'all see either a goat. I don't know about a goat because they gonna tear up my damn yard, especially if it's a male goat. But y'all see a chicken coop, because look, my neighbors, look, let me show you. This is his chicken coop. Now, y'all see? That's his chicken coop right there. That building right there. I'm trying to get y'all a better angle. Let me see. Let me come around the plant. That's his chicken coop. I'm gonna zoom this in. Oh, it don't zoom. Yes, it do. That's his chicken coop. And it's a very nice chicken coop. So, I mean, sometimes shit, being an adult is exactly that. We're adults now. You do what's best for you. Baby, I'll let them chickens lay some eggs, especially with this egg shortage right now. Baby, I am not scared. I know how to do all of that shit, but that's what I'm telling you. Thankfully, that's in me to know how to do it, because if something happened, I teach my kids. I can show them how to do stuff. I can do all that. Now my grandmother and them, they grew up on a farm, like the whole thing. And so a lot of people don't really know that there are black farmers, and they all owned land and like all that stuff. So I'm grateful that God saw fit for me to learn the things I did, because y'all, let me tell you something about college. And see, like, I talk to my kids real, and I try to be as honest with them as possible. If we talking about sex, I'm going to talk to you about sex. If we talking about relationships or finances, everything, like when I was taking care of my mom and I was going through that whole process, that was new for me, right? So, because usually people that do that, they're much older, having to deal with all those things and all the moving steps from hospice to just like all of these different things. And so I had my kids right there with me, and they were such, Lord, that's when I just say, thank you, Jesus. I don't have no nails on right now. Y'all took them off. Thank you, Jesus, because without my kids, I would not have been able to do that by myself. I was going through a divorce at the time. My husband and I were living in two different areas. He did come like the last, I say, 2 to 3 weeks before she passed, to come and be with me, just to, be a support and stuff like that, and just whatever. And I want to say, I no, we were going through the divorce process. So that's what I say. I always respect him. I don't have anything, negative to say about him. Because that was definitely a challenging time for me, because you're talking about my grandparents, my mom and my daddy, right? And my daddy passed first, and then that was devastating for me because I had never lost nobody close to me, and now her. And it's different, y'all. He passed in a hospital where you see, it's happening, right? Somebody's in the comfort of their home and they don't have all them tubes on them and they don't have all that stuff on them. I can literally tell y'all, I was sitting next to her and she was transitioning, and I'm like, yeah, ma, so I'm gonna order you these shoes, like these little things. They're gonna help with that, so that when we start back with your little therapy and stuff, but like, that's just where I was. So when I say, like, if it were not for my kids, I would not have been able to make it through, do everything, because my kids, they were learning just along with me. We were learning how you turn somebody because when she got to the point that she couldn't, she wasn't walking, she wasn't this, and I had to start putting her in a pamper, because she wasn't even wearing pampers at 90 something, baby. She was going to the bathroom. Understand what I'm telling you? So it was hard to see somebody that was that strong, that independent, and a sickness just take them down. And we did everything to protect her. The good thing about COVID happening, even though they had all, because I think a lot of people forget, and people want to say we're not in COVID. COVID is over. The hell, COVID is not over. Like, I don't know if y'all watch the news, but people are still catching COVID, and there's so many strands to COVID now, and so many different things in COVID now. Oh Lord, y'all better watch Ryan. Y'all know how she be chasing these squirrels.
Yeah, I know. I've learned to let her be.
Learn to let her be. She jumped up and caught a squirrel off the fence. So what you talking about? You learned to let her be. Um,
Done.
I think when you see somebody go through stuff like that, child, you have to be, you just have to be mindful. You have to be mindful because I don't know. I don't know if it would have been me. I don't know. A lot of people give up mentally. They just be like, well, they just give in to whatever it is. And she literally fought and fought and fought and fought. And I'm gonna consistently say, because I believe in giving flowers. My children helped me. When I say they would come in and they would help me lift her, help me turn her, help me do all these things. COVID hit, the school shut down, so that was a good thing because we didn't have to worry about bringing COVID in the house around her. We didn't actually catch COVID until she passed in October. We caught COVID in April. Literally, as soon as we like came outside and I put the kids in school, because it was like, okay, well, they can go to school half like hybrid, or they can go to school full time, but or they can continue to stay home and try to learn on the things. Well, this was the shit that bothered me. The kids that were at home trying to learn on the computers, the teachers weren't teaching. They didn't really care about them. They felt like if you're not here, then just fuck it. So it is what it is. I hope they watching this dog. Y'all don't know. I'm trying to tell y'all. We were outside. Ryan sat on the pagoda back here, right? She sat on the pagoda, y'all. I cannot make this up. She sat back there. Lulu done brought a damn stuffed animal outside. Lulu is my mama dog that passed away. So that's why we have three small dogs, and then I have Augie. Ryan sat on the pagoda and she watched the squirrels run up and down the tree, run up and down the tree. She let them come in the grass. She let them do all of that stuff. For I want to say it was almost 2 hours. She was just sitting there because I was like, she'd been there like almost 2 hours now staring at this squirrel. Then she decided to get up and she went to like the corner over there. And I was like, what is she doing? So we go outside to see what she's doing. Sure enough, the squirrel was running down the tree, jumping off the branch and landing on the top of the fence. So when that squirrel ran down that tree and you know how an airplane like take off, baby, when it got to about right here, I had never in my life heard no squirrel screech. Anthony and I were back there. She grabbed that squirrel in midair and that thing, I was like, now mind you, I eat squirrel. I told y'all I'm a little country Creole, okay? And I felt bad for the damn squirrel. She caught it. The damn thing was trying to go. And when it got loose, it ran up the fence. It was like, we don't know if it died. Like he walked along the back part to see, but she's what they call a Bojack. So she's Boston Terrier and a Jack Russell. So it's in her to like hunt and do out, baby. I ain't never heard a squirrel holler. Ever. I know y'all probably like, what the hell is she talking about? I'm telling y'all. Like, so every time she comes outside now, she specifically looks to see if she's gonna see a squirrel. Someone said my neighbor's dog did that. I was like, yes. Love Truth, get some chickens. We can get some chickens together. You just got to get them from young because and you got to have somewhere and you got to spend time with them because if you don't, they're going to pluck the shit out of you. Make sure you don't get any males because they turn into roosters and they crow. They crow with the sunrise and they crow when the sun sets. Trust me. My bedroom is here. His coop is right there. And you cock a doo doo. You hear that shit. Like just they be on top the thing like I don't know what. But after a certain time, you don't never see his roosters because he be done, I guess, ate them or whatever it is he doing to them. And baby, I swear, I'm about to show y'all. She back here running. I don't even know if I can get her to show y'all how she around this tree because it was one big looking in the tree. Do y'all see this dog? Let me see. You see her? Do y'all see what she's doing? Do y'all see her? Baby, she's waiting for the squirrel to drop. Ryan? Girl. I hate when I gotta damn micromanage. Because of course, they come home early and nobody's watching the dogs. She come home from her internship. She's so hungry she could eat a house. The other one, are y'all watching Ryan? She's out here looking dead up in a tree. Oh, Robin's out there with her. So I was fixing to say, she about to get her a squirrel. Are you looking at Ryan? Let me get Ryan being. Wait, Lou. You have my sweater on again?
Powder.
Some what?
Pudding. I got you some banana pudding.
Who made it?
It looked nasty.
Does it have cookies in it?
Yeah.
How many? Is it a lot of cookies or just
I don't know. I left it there for you to go look at, but you was too busy.
Ryan, get y'all baby. Ryan, let me see if I can show y'all the damn squirrel. Where's the squirrel, Robin?
In the tree, bro.
Oh, no, Ryan. Ah, yo. She going, yes, she is. That's how she got it the last time. I want to say it's the same damn squirrel.
It's fine.
Ryan, come on, Ryan. And that's a big squirrel, so it's either pregnant. Ryan, look at this squirrel. Go get your dog. I'm not going over there and get her.
I'm not either.
Come here.
Come on, Lulu.
Come here. Get your little bad butt over here. Y'all, did y'all see that? I know y'all saw it. I know y'all see this dog. This don't make any sense. Where's the banana pudding, Robin?
In your room. I was trying to take the last.
You brought banana pudding in my room?
Yes, and put it down. I'm trying to tell you.
Hmm.
It's never.
Okay, y'all. I don't know what type of banana pudding I got in here. Oh, that's what she brought in this. Y'all gonna be the first to see. Lord, I'm nervous. Ah, move. What is wrong with y'all animals today? Move. Move, Augie. It has a whipped something, like a peak. Like they did a peak on the top. What y'all think? Y'all think I should try this? Y'all know black people don't eat everybody banana pudding. Y'all think I should try this? I can taste quite a bit of nutmeg. Hold on. Robin, where you get this banana pudding from? But I'm fat, y'all, so I'm gonna eat it anyway.
What's it called? She got it from that place, Babe's Chicken.
Who?
Babe's Chicken.
Babe's Chicken.
Their desserts look disgusting, but they're good.
So the desserts look disgusting and you brought it home to mommy.
I thought, because I know you like banana pudding.
I do. I love banana pudding.
Yeah, it just, they had something else that I knew you would like, but it looks so incredibly nasty.
What was it?
It was a type of pie.
Oh yeah, I like pie. Anything
Don't you like
sweet.
key lime?
Yep.
Yeah, it was that. But it looked like a mash of green, and I just couldn't.
Tony, why are you looking like that?
I don't think that's good, personally.
It's decent. It's really heavy. She said she did. She did say it looked disgusting. It's heavy on the
It
nutmeg.
got some. I tried a little bit of it because I don't know. It's like marshmallow fluff, that orange thing.
No, it's not. No, that's not fluff. You know, like on the top of a key lime pie, how they make the peaks. That's egg whites. But I've never had egg whites on the top of banana pudding.
Yeah, first time for everything.
It's not really any cookies in it though. It's just bananas. But mommy gonna eat it. Thank you, baby, for considering me.
No problem. I brought Tony and Sydney home.
Tony, how was internship?
Okay, yeah, just forgive me.
Go ahead.
No, Tony, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I don't.
She said that she brought chicken tenders home. That's it.
You just cut me off.
Why did you bring chicken tenders home and I made y'all a pork chop casserole last
Because
night?
they got a lot.
Saying she was extremely hungry
I
and died.
was.
Have y'all ever ate egg white peaks on the top of y'all banana pudding?
Hey, are we still talking about me?
Yes, Tony. We're always talking about you, Gemini.
Anyways, I'll show you. Hey, stop. I have a lot of certifications. No, mother, please. I
You have a lot of what?
certifications to complete.
Oh.
And he said until I complete my certifications, I can't start actually helping them. But my certifications, they're like,
That's easy though. It's most of that's on the computer.
yeah, but it's this.
So you're gonna read and answer your questions and just pass your
No,
sections.
it's not. It's like 20 to 30-minute videos.
Correct. You're gonna read. Well, when I'm saying read, it's gonna be on the computer.
Mother, I'm telling you, there's no way I'm even gonna get through them. There's like 20 different certifications, and all the videos are like 20 to 30 minutes long. And there's like 7 different sections in each certification. Each section has like 6 to 8 videos, and then there's one final test.
Why do you feel you can't get through it?
Because that's a lot. Plus, I already have to prepare.
So it's a challenge.
I have to prepare for my FBLA competition in March still.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the time for that. We haven't even done.
So time management is the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if mommy can help you time manage so that you can get it together?
I mean, the school.
Because I feel like you trying to make you were so excited, and now the work comes in, and you're talking about I can't.
I'm still excited. It's just a lot.
So what do we say?
I'm telling you, I'm not going to get it done in time.
No. So what you say is, I'm going to get it done. My goal is what?
I don't think you're hearing me.
Your goal is.
Unless I don't do my schoolwork at all and drop.
Why are you thinking so negative?
I'm thinking realistically.
Did you say your prayers today?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
I read my devotion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And did your devotion talking about quitting before you start?
I didn't quit.
Yes, you did. You just, Robin, didn't she just say she can't do it?
I said I can't do it, but I still have to.
If I can eat this, you can do it. You just got to put your back into it. Robin, banana pudding is supposed to remove the saliva out your mouth. I had a part that.
I just tried some of that orange thing and I almost threw up. So
What orange thing?
that,
The peak?
yeah, that thing that was curled.
Yeah, that's egg whites.
No, it wasn't white. It literally that right there.
Yeah, because the top is so it's egg whites. Seriously.
No, I've already had it. It was disgusting.
So you didn't like it and you brought it to me.
No, I was like, oh, well, because let me show you. They had, when you walk into the restaurant.
Y'all see how fat I am? Go ahead.
When you walk into the restaurant, they have their desserts on a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I decided that they all look disgusting. It's just a picture, but I'm so appalled. Let me see if I can find it on
What was the dessert selection? Tony, I think what you should do, you said you had 20 videos to do?
No, 20 certifications.
20 certifications. So let's divide 20 by 2 weeks. So divide 20 by 14. What is that?
Mother, I don't know why you think I would know that. 20 by 14.
Tony, Robin, what's 14 divided by 20?
Wait. Okay, look. So the way that they did it.
Tony, whatever your number is, that's how many certifications you should do it each day.
She can finish it. It's going to take her about 27 hours to do the whole thing.
Yes, it's not that long. A day. 2 days.
3 hours. 9 days. That's 2 weeks.
Correct.
3 hours.
See?
9 days.
3 hours a day, Tony.
For 9 days.
Okay, yeah.
Or you could do 24 divided by.
She not listening.
You could do.
I told her to
3
split it up
hours
into
for
2
8
weeks.
days, and then on that last day. But I mean, it's still the same thing. Okay. Are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
So the way that they did it is they brought out a main dish, right? So like 8.
What's the name of the place?
Babe's Chicken. So like 4.
Babe's Chicken. Is the chicken good?
Yeah, like 4 people ordered chicken tenders, so they brought this huge platter of chicken tenders. I mean, huge. It was enough for everybody and more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I brought a lot home, because there was a lot of leftovers. And what's it called? And then they just bring out bread and vegetables for like side.
It's meringue. I couldn't think of the name at the top.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put something
that's
about
what I was gonna tell you.
egg
It's
whites.
meringue. Yeah, but
Somebody said they family do it like that. She said my family makes it like that, baked with the meringue on the top. I used to always let me see.
I just thought it was marshmallows and it threw me off.
Why my messages keep disappearing? She said I used to always peel that right off. I like more cookies, Simone. I guess I like the cookies and the eggs equally, but I don't have any cookies. Yes, that's what I said. Egg whites, no. So your chicken, they did the chicken. How much? They probably ordered that chicken for y'all. Cause how big was y'all's party?
No, no. That's the way the restaurant works. You get main dishes and then they bring out.
Oh,
like,
so
sides.
it's like Texas de Brazil.
I don't know.
Like you hold a little thing up and they bring the meats to you.
No, I'm not explaining it difficultly. I'm so serious. You get a choice. They give you like 4 choices for a main dish.
Mm-hmm.
The two there were like 4 people who ordered differently, but everybody else ordered chicken tenders.
Mm-hmm.
They don't bring out individual servings. They bring out a platter of chicken tenders or of catfish or of chicken.
Ooh, they got cat. Is the catfish good?
I don't.
Well, y'all don't eat fish.
I was gonna get irritated.
How you get?
I just felt it.
Look at Mabel running across the street,
This
looking to
is-
come in the house.
look. That's their women.
Oh, let me show everybody. Y'all look, this the little menu.
That's not the menu, but it looks so disgusting. And then Coach Jay had got these pictures doing it justice, because what I saw in that place, it wasn't looking like this. I'll be so. That's why I promise you, I was like, she's not. I'm not gonna do that to her.
What else you got? Let me see.
All I ate was chicken tenders. But yeah, they bring
That's
out,
the only 2
they
desserts?
Bring out, no, that's not. They bring
Oh.
out a platter of what you
Those
order.
chicken wings look good.
Yeah, no, the chicken was good and the biscuits were delicious. It's just, oh, and they had honey mustard. It was so good. It's just that dessert.
I was showing your phone.
Just the dessert is.
The dessert wasn't no point for
It
you.
looked disgusting.
One of them looks like a pecan pie or something.
No, they didn't have all that. I told you what they had.
Key lime pie, banana pudding.
It was too yellow for me.
Did Lulu's toy come back in the house with her? What was too yellow? The key lime pie?
Yeah.
Key lime pie is supposed to be green. It's lime.
What I just showed you was the key lime pie. That yellow.
No.
Yeah. That was. Yeah.
Why is the key?
Huh?
Maybe they used. Y'all, did y'all see that? I didn't know that was the key lime pie. It was yellow. I don't know. Oh man. No, that might have been a lemon meringue
No, they
pie.
didn't have that.
Lemon meringue pie is yellow.
Okay, well, I'm telling you what they had.
Key lime pie is green. That had to be lemon meringue.
Well, I'm telling you what they had. And then I showed you a picture. And I said, key lime pie is green. That's yellow. And everybody laughed.
They probably were laughing because it was lemon meringue.
They don't serve lemon meringue. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was key lime pie. You're not listening.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make it make sense for her. And she said she getting irritated. Trying to explain to me because this is not that hard to catch up.
It's not lemon meringue.
It was key. Okay, baby. It was a key lime pie that was yellow instead of green. Yeah, I got it.
I'm like,
But you go to a school where you're the minority. So to them, baby, that probably is a key lime pie.
yeah, well, I was just.
I don't know. Did y'all see it? I'm gonna have to go back and watch the live stream because the pie she showed me was very much yellow. Y'all, let me ask y'all an honest question. How did y'all feel about Black History Month? Just thinking about all the events that took place. Okay, let me see. Let's try to revert back. Did we have any deaths? I'm sure we had somebody that passed away. I'm trying to think if we had any deaths. I know we started out kind of like with Beyonce, the Grammys, and that whole thing, her being nominated and winning. Then right back door, we had LeBron come in and set his record. Judy and the Brat announced that they was pregnant. What else happened? What's the guy, the blue face guy? I don't really know who he is, But I saw something. Everybody was dragging him on the internet. I'm trying to think. Y'all, that's the Augie. Augie, can you stop? Can you stop? Let me see. Can you stop? Whew. I don't know. A lot of people are saying like Black History Month was a mess this year. But I don't know. All right, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Thank y'all for talking with me. And we about to be out because I don't know what that banana pudding about to do to me. I'm hoping it agree. But just in case she don't, I just don't want to be in a chat with y'all when the trauma start happening, okay?